Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. Basic human rights that are common amongst all people are those that represents survival. Every human being needs it for survival. That's the number one concern for every human being on the face of the earth. Now, what did that involve? That involves food, clothing, shelter. And if you got that and you want to progress, you need a little education. If you want to protect yourself from sicknesses and diseases, you need health care. All of this has been provided for by the creator of the earth. All of the resources necessary for this is either above the earth, seen and unseen, on the earth, seen and unseen, in the earth, seen and unseen. But how do the people acquire these necessities? That great designer decided and designed that each human being who's going to be on this earth, who is required to have those substances for survival, to play a role in it. And each one is given a gift, a special gift, a talent, something that can be used to justify their being here on this earth. And each specific thing that you have been given is directly related to your survival. Each gift. And that gift that you have been given is for your direct participation in that creative process. Some of you build. Some of you prepare food. Some of you prepare transportation. And all of the many things that goes on in life that are so essential for survival. People do them. Individuals do them. And those who do it because it's their gift, because of their love, it is their direct responsibility to the human process. Direct responsibility to the human process. You are here to do that directly. And your indirect reward is access to everything that everybody else is doing. You build. I don't care what other people are doing as far as the survival essentials are apparent. You're entitled to them because you do what you've been given to do. You don't need money. You don't need to work out deals. You just do what your gift has given you to do. And make sure you have it set up in such a way that it reaches out in a simple form and fashion that everybody can access what they need, want, and desire. That is the divine plan. Oh, but no. As of last night, I was listening to People in Black. January 8th, 2018. They're celebrating the Me Too movement. Women are being abused. They underpaid. We're not respected and we're not going to take it anymore. And they're standing up. Applaud them for that. But is there victory in that? Not the kind of victory they're pursuing. That's the wrong. If you're expecting that to be the victory, that is nothing but a moment to draw yourselves together to know where you are and what you stand for. But in order to be successful, you're going to have to look over there at those athletes, those black athletes who are standing over there saying black people are being killed by cops and we're not going to take it anymore. You got to look at people over there who are going to their state legislature saying we need funding for this disease and for this disease and for this disease. And watch those people come together and say we need health care. Not just this disease, but all diseases, health care. You're going to have to start thinking about your brothers and sisters that in places like Puerto Rico, who have gone through these devastating hurricanes and tornadoes and floods, whose their living facilities, destroyed. You said, well, now I keep calling her J-Lo, but J-Lo? Yeah, J-Lo. And her friend go back to Puerto Rico. The cameras are showing what Puerto Rico looks like after this date. And blue tarps everywhere, meaning, I saw the place. Wow. And I saw old people older than me crying because they were suffering, crying because they couldn't do nothing, crying because they had hope, which is an unanswered prayer, and they trusted the United States of America. United States, what are they doing? Well, we need so many billion for a wall. We need so many billions to build up our military so we can have a bigger button on our desk. So we can, we never hope we never use it, but we have a bigger button and we can brag on it. And the people, everybody probably is sitting around talking about it. You hear me talking about it now? You go on the cable. Man, you hear so much talking about it. But are you hearing any conversations about answers? Now, is that a trick? Why don't you hear conversations about solutions? No solutions. I go on the internet, I'm saying, people, we hear you. We all know the problem now. Let's talk about solutions. Let's talk about solutions that work for everybody. I don't hear any. So I said, okay, let me put mine out there. And I put them out there. And you go back and check and see how many people clicked on it. It can be out there a year, you might find 5 clicks. And they might be from me, checking to see if anybody else has been looking. People say they want peace, but they don't do anything to cause it. They say they're loved by God, but they express hate and call it God. You know the story? Tooth for a tooth, eye for an eye. They got that out of the Bible. And so they justify all of their hate through the Bible. And love seems like it has taken a back seat to everything. Well, when I saw those people in Puerto Rico crying, I began to cry. When I think about the guys whose lives have been so debilitated that they have to sell drugs, or women who have to sell their bodies and they sleep in tents and eating in shelters. Oh, man. And then the people bring in a Donald Trump. And the Republican Party, who was so against Donald Trump, now all in line with him. So now you got the Republicans saying this and the Democrats saying that, and neither one of them got a solution. Neither one of them got a solution. You see white people saying this, black people saying that, nobody got a solution. You see all of the churches preaching God, and yet nobody got a solution. Whoa. Something strange about that. It makes you think people really don't want a solution. They pretend they do, but they really don't. Because the system is set up in such a way that you really got to come up to a point where your faith got to put you in a position where it's life or death. Your faith must say, I want righteousness, and you can kill me if you want to, but I stand for nothing else but righteousness. Now, they might not kill you, and righteousness can go forward, but they might kill you. But it won't matter to you because you made a decision long before you were killed that if had to be, you'd accept it. Now, that's some power. But somebody said, why? Well, you got people on the evil side. All they want to do is kill. They make the same decision. They want to go killing. If anybody get in the way, they don't mind dying. Wow. So what's supposed to come out of the killing when you're on the evil side? It's not for all of us. You can bet your life on that. It's for some of us. But when you're on the other side, it's not just for me. It's for all of us. When I think about this week, first week in January 2018, you have $500 million that people are buying lottery tickets for on the mega millions. You got $500 million where people are buying tickets for Powerball. And man, I mean, they are buying up. And you got millions and millions. Oh, you got billions of dollars that people have spent. And they're all hoping, oh, I need this money. Oh, I'm going to do this with this money. If I get this money, I'm going to do this. All of them thinking about what I'm going to do if I get this money. Selfishly, what I'm going to do if I get this money. But everybody wanted it. The ones who didn't play it perhaps didn't have no money to buy the tickets. But they want it. So I'm asking you, why would you let a scam express itself like that? Well, you go out letting everybody know you want this. You're doing everything you possibly can to get that. And you don't have to do any of that to really receive all of that. All you got to do is treat your neighbor right by honoring God. And all of the things you ever dreamed for is right there at your beck and call. Everything you ever dreamed for It's right there at your beck and call. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, I asked the people of the state of Minnesota to write me in to replace Al Franken in the United States Senate. I'm not going there to do the work of the Republicans. I'm not going there to do the work of Democrats. I'm going there to do the work of love. I'm speaking to the people of Minnesota right now about the work of love. And I don't want you to think just because I'm talking about the work of love that I can count on the churches. The churches turn their back on the work of love just like everybody else. Let me say it again. The church turns their back on the work of love just like everybody else. This is my church. We do it this way. This is our doctrine. We do it this way. We do it this way. And every way there's some doing all right, some going through all kinds of changes. Some won't help, some will never get help. So, I don't believe, I hope and pray to God, well, hope is an unanswered prayer, that I'm not the only individual out here who cries when others cry, who suffer when others suffer, who rejoice when others rejoice. But their pain is more apparent because there's more people suffering than people who are not. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not running to justify and substantiate Republican ideals, conservative ideals, Donald Trump's ideals, or Democrats' ideals, Democrats' planks. No, my friends, that doesn't concern me at all. What concerns me is you, the people, experiencing life on this planet as if it's heaven on earth, because that's what it was designed to be. And even though it seems as if I can't find anybody on the internet, anybody in the social media, talking about solutions. Oh, I got all kinds of information about the problem. You just flip the channel, problem. Let me try something. Now, you're watching me. Let me try something. I'm going to see what this is going to happen, how this comes out. Okay. A list of solutions that are being offered for the problems of America. What do you think is the most important problem facing this country? 10 major social problems that could be fixed with innovative solutions. The top 10 solutions to cut poverty. Well, you want to hear one of them? Let me not just leave you there. Okay, one of the top 10. What do they say? Come on, tell me what they say. It says, come on now. 10 solutions, poverty, and it says the top 10 solutions to cut poverty and grow the middle class. I don't even want to go there. You heard what they said? Solutions to cut poverty and grow the middle class. Right there is a division. Right there is problem making. What happened to the poor? So I won't even go there. That's not a solution. That's a trick. Take care of business, ladies and gentlemen. When you go to those polls, I don't want you to, I'm not going to be on that ballot. I want you to write my name in. And why do I want you to write my name in? Because I represent something different. And in order for to be successful in this, I need support from people who represent something different. I don't want people who go into the polls, don't vote for a lesser evil. No, you stay on over there and vote for evil. I don't want people who think that just because they're white, they're superior to blacks. No, stay on over there. Or men who think they're superior to women, or women who think they're superior to men, or Americans who think they're superior to other countries. You stay where you are because you cannot help the situation. You are nothing but a burden. You are nothing but an added problem. But if you believe in your heart that love is God, and that you want love rather than hate, and you're willing to express to be an instrument of love, then I want you to go to those polls and write in Eddie Marcus. If it's not but 5 of us in the United States of America, let's just do that. And we will substantiate it to the powers that be and to God Almighty, who already knows, but to the rest of us, that there are 5 of us. Not 1 million, not 100 million, not all those folks in the church, but just 5 of us. Maybe when we can face the truth, we can do something about it. But right now, everybody telling the truth and everybody lying at the same time. Better think on that. Until next time, Eddie Marcus, that's EDDIE on a blank spot on the ballot. Who do you choose? Republican, Democrat, somebody else? Eddie Marcus. Bye-bye.